Hey guys, so I've been playing Genshin for 50 years at this point. Um, no, I've been playing since the beginning, essentially. It came out uh, September 28th. I started playing around October 16th is when I did my first video of it. So I've been playing for a while. And I've seen videos or pictures of like the beta stuff and how characters have changed and just simple things that have changed, entire systems removed. Um, and I'm like, you know what? Let's watch some. So this is a video. It's Genshin Impact closed beta test episode 1. Who is this person? Croesus. Um, and just right off the bat, you've got a very different select screen for the travelers. Um, but also it says test version. You can't see it on. Actually, no, you can see it. Just I can't see it on my OBS because things scrolled partially down. But it says test version, not indicative of final game. We certainly know that, don't we? But let's watch some of this and see how it differs. The first thing I notice is your name is inscribed inside a fallen star. So I would imagine that's kind of like saying your ship, because our ships are going through and it looks like a falling star. And I would imagine that their names are indeed somewhere in their ships. We know what their ships look like. We've been to the moon. We've seen their ship, and it does look like a star. And I would imagine, for maybe any reason of someone finding them, that their names are in fact somewhere on that ship. So that way, if anyone does find them, they'll know who. It's kind of like an ID, you know. For them, their names and I'm sure whatever else they need will be on that ship right near them. So that way, if something happens to their ship, they crash land and they're unconscious and can't respond. The people who hopefully rescue them will know exactly who they are. So I just think that's cool. It says your name is inscribed inside a fallen star, meaning your ship. Waiting to see if it does the halfway through the geo, because that's what happens when you load the game. It'll get halfway through Geo and then just stop for a minute and then finally go the rest. Nope.
你从极寒中复苏，希望与这世界相处愉快。然而，当你睁眼，却见到妹妹正被锁链刺穿。陌生的神灵自天而降，带走了你唯一的血亲，而你的复苏却被神阻止，陷入充满噩梦的沉眠。再度醒来，天地间风景已变，自己究竟又沉睡了多少年，这也无从知晓。于是，你孤身一人踏上旅途，去寻找曾经目睹的神灵。
喂，快醒醒！喂，约好一起看日出，你怎么又睡过去了？太阳已经出来好一会儿啦，想快点找到妹妹的话，不打起精神来可是不行的哦。
Okay, wow. That is completely different. So not only do we have like this beautiful art style in the very beginning with whoever talking, uh we know once the game actually starts after we meet Asmodee, they separate us. We're on the beach, but we're talking to Paimon. You know, we see him drawing the little shooting stars in the sand and Asmodee, and Paimon's listening to us talk. But here we have Paimon waking us up, which is interesting. But the all this, it's very nice and beautiful art. Like that, I love that, the mirroring shot. But a foreign god descends from the skies and takes away your only kin. However, a horror brought to your drowsy eyes is that of your sister chained and impaled. But this artwork is just so gorgeous. Try as you might, the god will not let you wake, and throws you into a slumber full of nightmares. When you come to, the world around you is not as you remember. How long have you been asleep? Years. In search of the god who took everything from you. And then we get Paimon on the beach, waking us up.
等你做好准备，就跟我说一声吧。
So very interesting. Just right off the bat, we see this. Now this back here would normally be the island where you go to. It's like dedicated to Istaroth, and you find the Eye of the Storm there after doing some stuff. You know, there's a couple ruin guards, luxurious chests, I believe, and a few other things there. But this is the island over there that's, back in the day you had to use Kaya and his ice bridge making skills to get to. But it's not an actual real structure. It's not like that. It's just basically, an island, and you have a little thing in the middle. And that's pretty much it. There's no actual structure. There's like a couple of columns, and that's pretty much it. But to see like actual ruins, I'm wondering if the island was still meant to do what it was, what in the final game, or if it actually had another plan for it. I mean, while Hoyo has said that they've had everything planned since the beginning, and like even now they have like 5 to 10 years already planned out for the game. But small things like this, where like the little things, because this isn't intrinsically tied to the game. It's just like, oh hey, what's over here? You go over there, you get an achievement for getting it, for getting over there, and you get to do this little side quest where you follow, you do these things on the island. You kind of awaken the Eye of the Storm over there. You follow it over, you defeat it, all is well. But it's very, very curious to see an actual structure over there. And it's kind of hard to tell how big it actually is or how complete it is. But very interesting right off the bat. The intro is way different. The island that's out in the distance, completely different. The waypoint looks like it's different. But yeah, let's continue. Also, it just seems like everything's not, the graphic wise, it's not very finished or polished. It looks very still like primitive, if you know what I'm talking about. Like it just looks very, it's just off. Yeah, so even the waypoints for the shrines of the statue of the seven, even those are like everything's different. Um, the beginning area looks a little different. There doesn't seem to be as much foliage and stuff like that. I mean, you've got like lizards running around, things to collect already. There's a mint, there's berry, and all that great stuff. So just in that little area, and I think that hill, the area where you have to climb is actually pushed back a little more. Um, Also, you can see down here, uh, looks like that's the portal for uh the abyss, the spiral abyss. But yeah, different icons for the statues. While you can kind of see it right in there, it looks like the icons for the waypoints have remained kind of the same. But the statue of the sevens, the statue of the seven icons definitely have changed, along with the map. The map's kind of got this swirly, kind of like a primordial sea look to it. While this is just very plain.
没路走了，那就爬上去吧。攀爬会消耗体力，体力用光的话，需要时间来恢复哟。那么就按照我们说好的路线出发，目的地是七天神像。在这个世界的7位神灵里，不知道哪一位才是你要找的呢？
So the little things like that, the apples, the sweet flowers definitely don't look like that in the game now. So it looks like the models for the collectibles have definitely changed. Some of them actually kind of look better. Like the mushroom one, I actually prefer that one, the way it looks over the what we have. Um, but you know, and again, it's like just I don't know what it is. It just seems so out of place. Like play the game now. I don't know if it's just a person's computer. It probably is because it's just closed beta and they're still polishing up like the outside world and all that. But yeah, it just looks so out of place. Like he looks very like almost like final version, while everything else looks like it's still being worked on. And it's just very awkward.
那就是七天神像啦。哦，众所周知，语言与诗歌随风飘荡，其中一定会有你妹妹的消息，我是这样想的。当然，能不能得到神的回应，就只有试过才知道了。那么就加快脚步吧。
Okay, so right there, the berry looks completely different. In the game, it's like a more like chunkier yellow kind of berry. The fox that's like an actual like red fox, whereas the other ones are more like fennec fox looking. So even the fox models are different. Like everything is different. And I don't remember the grass being this fucking long. And if I remember, there's a actually like the whole way there's really like this path that goes down, like this visible path. But that opening scene of Mondstadt, it's pretty much the same, except in the final version, I didn't see any here, but they show like birds flying by, and the city looks a lot more rendered instead of like having this low poly image in the background. It looks more rendered and complete. But the name of the quest that you start, the Outlander who caught the wind, that's still the same. But little things like this, the fact that the Fox model changed, the Berry model changed. I mean, I actually prefer this one over the one we have. Which, they should really have done like a survey about like changing certain models and all that. I don't know why every time I click on it to... So the leak is still there.
可以直接游过来哦。
You can swim right over. The water does look different. I kind of like that effect of water. All right, the statue still looks the same. Barbados. Okay. Okay, so it's still pretty much what we have now. Exactly what happens. Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I actually like this map a lot. And really gives like a medieval feel to it. Statue of the 7 Mondstadt at level 1. Very comprehensive exploration progress. It's right there instead of like what you have to do now where you have to like zoom all the way out and it'll say what percentage you're at with exploration. I really like this map. Why didn't they keep this? I mean, it's comprehensive still. You can tell where everything, and actually looking at it, it feels like you get a better sense of the terrain about what's a cliff and what isn't. Because sometimes you'll get to a place and you're like, okay, it says right here, but like, where is it? And then you realize that it's a fucking cliff, and it's probably like below or above. But this gives a better idea of the terrain and where the cliffs are, and that, hey, there might be, you know, the different layers and levels. I actually really like this. It is really gorgeous of a map. Like I said, it's very like, when you think of like medieval games, you know, the games that take place in a medieval setting, this very much feels like that. And I really like this. I like the icons. Those are great. I don't know why they didn't keep this map. I mean, tweak it a little bit, but let us have this one. I like this one. It is gorgeous. Just feel the elements, and it looks like all the dialogue is pretty much the same. It's from, this can't be good. What's that? The City of Freedom. Oh yeah, I should probably switch into my Paimon voice. And Paimon thinks that's a lovely sign. Yep, see, still a lovely sign. The cranes look different. Up, now we're gonna learn to... Does our our Rasengan look any different? Well, we're about to see. Oh, so you have like this bar that comes out. Unleash ultimate instead of elemental. It's ultimate. Oh, wow. I don't remember there being like this burst with our ultimates for that. But also the slimes, you know, when they're kind of extinguished a little bit. Oh, wow. Well, okay. Hello. Wow. Please, I won't go to graphics. I would love to see what this thing's working with. Okay, well, yeah, it's the game then. Graphics high, good quality. That is, wow. Bare bones, basic. CB shop. That's, wow. I do like that water. There are just some things, it's like, I don't know why they didn't keep it. Yeah, there were the berries, and those would be yellow. Which I prefer the red ones. We got some Animo slimes. And I also like how everything is so clear and concise. Like, okay, so you collect the Mora, and it's right up there. You can see it nice and rather than what it is now, where it's like this tiny little thing on the side. You know, like under the map, it'll have come up like in the corner, be like, oh, it collected 8 Mora. No, it's very clear, and it tells you exactly, and it's Matsutake. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I like that. I like that a lot. Whenever I hear that little guitar riff, that's what I think of with fucking, you know, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. But I like that. Wow. Huh. I mean, it's definitely more intricate than what we got now, with just like these modern looking wooden huts. Are these gonna be, because that looks like a luxurious chest, or a precious chest or whatever. I think it's luxurious, right? The gold ones. But are these just, is that like just a common chest or what? Oh shoot. Exquisite chest. Oh, wow. Wow. I would assume that there's another one in there. Yeah, I see it. Oh, God. Please go get it. Please go get it. Please don't do this to me. Oh, you're doing this to me, aren't you? Oh, they're... Oh, God, they did it. There was a chest behind the boxes. Oh. Oh, God, why are you doing this to me? What have I done? Seems like each one gave that little cutscene, which I'm glad that they kind of only, yeah, a common chest. Normally, you just get it, and it just unseals. You don't get a thing every single time. We don't get it every single time, right? Sweet flower. Got dampy lions. I'm still mad about that chest. God, I feel it in my heart. Oh, please get that one. Common chest. A crew chest. Interesting. Interesting. So they had different, like, even more variety of chests and... Interesting. Because we saw the common chest, and this is a crew chest that we just saw. Interesting. Then this one is like would be the exquisite chest, and then we have the precious chest and the luxurious chest. But here we have a crude chest as well. The lizard. Lizard. Definitely some different art for the lizard tail. The rocks are still there. I'm guessing that has the Animos. Yep, you can even see it sticking out there. Chest is still there. So the chests still seem to be in the same places. So it seems like they've always had the idea of where they wanted to have the chests and all that. Drown them. Drown the bastards. So the exquisite chest is a common chest. And the common chest is a crew chest. Wheat? Wow. I really do like the water. Like they're on the bottom. That the reflective, the ripples. Yeah, that would be a common chest. But here we have crude. Please go back over there. Go get the Animo statue. The Animo killer, please. For all that is unholy, for the love of Lucifer, please do it. Okay, the fish remains to look pretty much the same. Please. Oh god, don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Please, why are you doing this? Are you... Why must you hurt me like this? Oh god. I really like the hilly churl camp right back there and how nicely it stands out. And because the architecture looks so different than anything else, you know, it's like, oh gee, I should really go over there. But then you have the current ones that are like, you know, it's just, you know, they're not nearly as tall and they're not nearly as prominent. Wait. Here, lizard. Mushroom. There's a few chests around here that you could get, like little secret ones. You know, collecting like the carrots and all that, and it gives you a mushroom, a chest. We're gonna get to see Dvalin and Venti. Oh, take a look at that. It's okay. I'm back now. It's okay. I'm back now.
放心了，我回来了。
他在跟龙说话。
Is he talking to a dragon? Everyone's favorite femboy. Okay, cutscene's still the same. still leaves behind this tier, I'm sure. I wonder if the tier looks different.
好险，差点被吹飞
All right,
了。
so the oh wow, they added a little extra effect to make it kind of look like a little shimmering star there. Good thing you didn't pull my hair out.
啊，
Do 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 do.
哎，
What's that? Some sort of red thing on top of the big rock over there. Okay, so it looks generally the same, but they just kind of added this little extra effect to give it like a star kind of crimson
从没
crystal.
见过这样的石头，没法
Well, I
确定它
can't
是什
tell
么
what。it is. All I know is it's dangerous. Better we put it away now. Let's get out of here. Alright, and we'll be meeting Amber. Wind Riding Night. Keep heading towards Mondstadt. I can't wait to get to Mondstadt. So look at that water. Like, the water we got now is like very cartoony looking. That one looks really nice. Alright, we're about to meet Amber. Outrider Amber.
等一下，
Hey, you! Alright. Same.
愿风神护佑你，陌生人。
Protect you,
我是先锋
stranger.
骑士团侦察骑士安博。你不是蒙德市民吧？
Because, you know, it's
那么
based on
请说明自己
Germany.
的身份。
Well,
冷静
not
一下
just
我们
Germany.
不是可疑人员。可疑人员都会这么说。
Do we have the emergency
听着不
food
像是本地
option
人
here
的
still?
名字。还有这
And this
只
mascot. ，Yes,
你想
emergency
又
food.
是这么回事。
I'm on Star emergency food.
虽然是认识才2个月的旅伴，
For
但
2
已经是
months.
最好的朋友啦。总而言之是旅行者对吧？最近蒙德周围有巨龙出没，你们还是尽快进城比较好。
It seems like the
这里离蒙
brickwork
德不
for
远，就
the
由身为骑
city,
士的
like
我
the
来
walls
护送你们
around,
一程。
seem to be a little
你出
different.
城没有什么别的任务吗？
I mean, again, it's maybe because it's,
不过放
you
心，
know, out, and so you're not going to see all the details, but there's
而且
something tells
我
me
也
the
不会放可疑
brickwork
人
for
士不
this
管
is。going to be a little different. Dun, 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 dun,
失礼了，这不是一位优秀的骑士应有的言辞，我向你们致歉。陌生而可敬的旅人，好生硬的
That
发
sounded
言。
so fake.
你是对我们骑士团指导手册里的规范用语有什么不满吗？
Named Amber. Okay, so you don't get like the Outrider Amber kind of thing like you do when you get a new character. Interesting. Of course, this was just open beta, but beta is pretty much right there, like, oh hey, this is what the game is, and we're just polishing things up. So the fact that they didn't have the splash art
来
thing
历不明的
happen,
旅行者，你们来蒙德做什么？他在非常非常遥远的旅途当中和妹妹失散了。我是他的旅伴，正在陪他一起寻找妹妹。哦，找回家人呢？
Wanderer's Advice.
对了，等我解决了手上的任务，可以帮你们在城里贴告示。说起来是什么任务来着？很简单的，等会儿
Yep.
你们看了就明白啦。
The area looks a little different. And then Lynn should be like right up here, like, delicious. Yep, there's Lynn. Is Timmy still there? Come on, let's see Timmy. No Timmy. But his pigeons are there. We're about to see one of our favorite characters, Master Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. Oh, the sound of heels on cobblestone. Oh, yeah, get that one. Don't, no. Oh, there we go. Please, just... What are you doing? What are we doing? Yeah, please. Why are we using pyro arrows on pyro slimes? Just... Why must you hurt me like this? They don't even know what they're doing. It's like, oh my god, I see that over there. Oh wait, no, that was, I'm gonna go talk to this person. Oh, wait, there was a chest. Eliminate wandering villagers. Also, I like how it shows the domain and what level you should be before you enter it. Of course, I mean, early on, as long as you have the gear and everything leveled, it really doesn't matter. So, saying level 8, you really don't need it. Okay. Damn. Huh. The dull blade. Yeah, that's even more interesting. Because you don't need rank 15 to do artifacts. Basically, as soon as you get artifacts, which like from the first chest or two, you can equip them. So the fact that here it's like, oh, you can't do it until like rank 15. That's a bit odd that they'd be restricting the players. I mean, you can still level up your weapon and your character, but the fact that the artifacts weren't unlockable until rank 15? And what about talents? Like talents, you can level up to a percent, you know, to an extent, and then it's like, oh, well, unlocks again when you level them up to whatever, rank 2 or 3. But it's just very, very odd that artifacts are kind of time gated. Like, oh, you need to get to rank 15 before you can use those. I like the box, just the color, you know, the fact that they went with black. Level 6. Now she's higher than the Traveler. Okay. Yeah, the fact that it says level 8, it lets you know, like, they could go in right now and be perfectly fine. But you don't need to be level 8. As long as you know what you're doing, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, talk to Lynn. Oh god, we're gonna have to listen to you, your fake ass, like, oh, this is delicious!
把烦恼对风倾诉吧，巴巴托斯大人会回应你的。
Make me some food, biatch. Who are you?
把烦恼对风倾诉吧，巴巴托斯大人会回应你的。
She probably has to, where they have to go do the Hilly Trail camp first.
你听到风在低语了吗？
Oh, wow. I actually like this one a lot more. The layout, the color scheme, the fact that the pictures are a lot bigger. I like this, and it's a lot more comprehensive than, you know, what we have. Ooh, energy elixir. Restore stamina? Huh. Strength potion, stone skin potion. Yeah, I mean, I do like this one a lot more. A speed salve. A crystal powder stuffed in a paper bag. A crystal powder in a paper bag, you say? The Knights of Avonius love it.
把烦恼对风倾诉吧，巴巴托斯大人会回应你的。
It gives them their strength. It's what they devour. Mint. Here it's like a purple or a pinkish, and final game it's like more triangular and it's blue. A Tevat fried egg. Wait.
要是被秦发现我们在偷懒，他会不高兴的。
Anytime. Yeah, and there's nothing like the sound of heels on a cobblestone. It's Swan and I forgot his other name.
真是和平啊！
Guard. Yeah, that's right. No, his name's not Guard. It's Swan and oh, God, I can't remember the other name.
有什么需要骑士团效劳的吗？
Chop suey. Oh, wow. 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 Flora's grown. Oh, wow. What? That's... refinement ore? Definitely the models changed. Instead, they're like these little prism type things. What? Wow. What? Elfie? Elfie? So she was supposed to be like Catherine. I'm glad we have Catherine. I like Catherine. Marjorie.
看看吧，绝对有你没见过的东西。
You can buy Barbara for 90 animo sigils. That's different. La, da, 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 da. My God. All right, what's it say? Deaconess of the church in Mondstadt, who heals with her smile and hydro skills, cherished by all. Duplicates can be converted to 4-star glitter, used for the character's talents. Yeah, in the game, you get her for free. But the fact that the souvenir shop, you were able to buy Barbara, that's pretty awkward. I mean, that would be really cool for people who don't have the ability to like pull for certain characters, give alternate ways of doing it, even if those are more expensive. I mean, because the game, you know, Hoyo makes so much money with Genshin that the fact that they still feel the need to be stingy with characters, it's a little ridiculous. But yeah, you're able to buy Barbara, one Barbara for 90 Animo sigils. That's insane. And of course, they can't get it yet. They only have 20, which is weird. Oh god, the music. Good hunter. Oh wow. Music. Nahida, what are you doing? Ah, the music. Oh wow, very different. It does sound like it's different though. Still the best part of the song coming up. Wow. Interesting. This song is so fucking nostalgic for me. Bustling Afternoon in Mondstadt, that's the name of the song. And wow, like I mean, I said I like this version. You know, it's a little different, but is Gloria still sitting there by herself? Sitting by herself. Okay, so the Good Hunter, the stuff we saw at the Good Hunter, like the onion, potatoes, stuff like that, that's usually sold across the way. But then that person will have like apples, like fried Tavad egg, and you know, like one other thing. So that's interesting. The mushrooms, the Polonia mushrooms. I just call them the Polonia mushrooms. Those don't seem to be here. Those are usually like for like leveling material for like Klee, I think Mona, Barbara. Sitting by herself. Fountain looks nice. And so, like, the fact that Wagner, who is the blacksmith, isn't down on the, you know, the third level, or not third level, but the ground level, and then the fact that they're up where Catherine would be, and then instead of Catherine, we have Elfie. It's very interesting. Going to the Knights of Livonia's headquarters, which is over there. I'm assuming it didn't, with the stuff with Kaya and all that, it didn't happen because they didn't go to, the whatchamacallit, where Amber said about the Hilly Trail camp. So I think that's part of it, where you actually have to do that. Because as soon as you enter Mondstadt, you're greeted by Kaya. And here we are, the Knights of Avonia's headquarters. Goodbye.
有什么需要骑士团下聊的吗？
What? You couldn't even enter there at this point? Interesting. Or maybe there's another way to get in.
有什么会员？
That's very interesting. Now, there is places in the game where you can't get into them normally until, like, it's, like, activated. You'll see, like, certain, you know, portal-type looking things in the world, and you're like, why can't I get into these? But then you do, like, a story quest, and it takes you over there, and stuff like that. So... maybe the headquarters, there's Grace. Maybe it's the same thing with the Knights of Avonia's headquarters, where, you know, you normally can't get in, but once you do part of the quest and go up there, it's just kind of like teleport you in. What are you doing? I'm up to no good.
都是拜巴巴托斯大人所赐。
Wet. Oh yeah, I'm so fucking wet, baby. Alright, going to the church. See if maybe we can get inside there as well. But we can't get into the Knights of Avonia's headquarters, so...
就是这种感觉。
nope, can't get into the church either. I wonder if the chest is still up there as well. Like, this person, they're not exploring very well. Like, even my first time, once I knew you could pretty much climb everything like Breath of the Wild and all that, I just started climbing everything. And then once you start climbing, you realize that right up there on the top of the church, there's a chest. But this person is like doing bare bones.
说了你们跑不过我。
Ad Astra Abyssos. I don't think they have to go to the Adventurers Guild, though. There's the Adventurers Guild right there. Oh, is that the sound of the windmill? Interesting. Is Cyrus? No Cyrus.
工会
Oh, no, that is Cyrus. Wow. Cyrus and the... I'm Cyrus, master of the Adventurers Guild.
怎么样？
Cyrus in the final version is like this big, buff dude. I make him sound Russian. But it's very interesting that Cyrus isn't...
欢迎加入冒险家工会。
I am Cyrus of the Adventurers
今
Guild.
天要去遗迹冒险吗？
Tell me about yourself. Jack. But the unlucky Bennett. Aw, poor Benny. Benny's adventure team assemble.
啊，适合飞行的好天气呢。
You have to go over there. That's part of the quest. And otherwise, you can't finish the quest. You actually have to go clear out the camp for Amber. Do 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 do. Yeah, that
就
bit
是这
right
种感
there.
觉。
On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Come on, go for a headshot. Headshot. Double headshot. Triple headshot.
小菜一碟。嗯，
Easy breezy beautiful holiday resort.
嗯，哼，
Loading Mora. Yep. Now you can actually continue the journey. Keep heading towards Mondstadt. I also like the blue instead of the green that we have. Huh. So the pine cone in the final version looks like a pine cone. That one looked like an acorn.
箭如雨下。
Why would you do that? I feel like all these things are personal attacks against me. You know, looking at the waypoints, they actually do kind of look the same. I think they are pretty much the same. Like the models, the physical models for them. But for the little icons, they are solid. Yep, now you can interact with Lynn. Oh, this is so good! But the icons, you can see, are a little different. Whereas they're just like just colors. The other one, it's more like, you know, a little more detailed. Oh wow, that's, yeah. Yep, this is what was supposed to happen. So right there, this was Flora originally. So there's this dude in there in the game, and he's still there. Said something about building a boat for Flora, for Flora, and how much he loves her, and they're gonna be together. And when the game came out, people thought it was kind of creepy because they saw Flora, who was this little girl, and this dude is kind of acting like a weirdo. But this is what Flora looked like originally. She was an adult. So for some reason, despite the fact that they changed Flora from being an adult to a child, they for some reason forgot to change the guy's dialogue and all that. Because, yeah, it from the outside it looks creepy. But then you realize that this was Flora in the beta before she got turned into a child for whatever reason. But it's like, oh my god, this dude's a freak, he's a weirdo, he has, you know, he likes little girls, but then you realize that he was talking about this Flora, like before she got nerfed. You can find him, he's on the outside. He's like right near the dock. You can see like there's this sunken little boat. He's like, oh, Flora, I promised to build her a boat and blah 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 and sail across the lake and all this other crap. But yeah, this was Flora originally.
界上，风雨蒲公英的牧歌之城，自由之都。
I'm so used to hearing the voices that they're talking. I'm just hearing the English voices in my head. Our glider. Because this reward would be useless to you, Paimon. Wait, sticky honey carrot meat instead of sticky honey roast? Sticky honey carrot meat?
平常这里可是很热闹的。最近因为凤墨龙的关系，都见不到外面来的商人和旅客了。
I also like how they have the dialogue right like there instead of having it sprawled out on the bottom.
他们的生意变得更好了。
And it definitely makes it better for... Whoa. Wow. Wow, that is something, isn't it? But yeah, the dialogue, it makes it easier for, say, people like, people who play the game and record, I could keep my right here and not have to worry about, blocking off text on the bottom or something. Like lately when I've been playing, I've been putting myself all the way up in the corner, so that way, the dialogue boxes and everything, but I mean, you'll see like over here, like right around this area, you'll still have the options that are being blocked. So I just kind of keep myself up there. But I like how all the dialogue is, just there, like right there, instead of like sprawled out on the bottom. Can we go back to the statue? I actually want to see if it is different. It looks the same, but I'm sure I'm sure it is the same, but I didn't actually take a good look at it the last time. Hopefully we get a shot of that.
那么说好的礼物就是风力滑
A
翔
wind
翼。
glider. Ride the wind, and the people of Mondstadt love using them. Fernando. You're really enthusiastic about these gliders, huh? I'll give it a whirl. Alright, gliding test. I think that's... Yeah, that music that I'm doing now is actually, if I remember what plays here. Storm Terror. Oh yeah.
天怎么？
Oh yeah. There's the fallen. You're gonna go all Deathwing and right on top of the church or something, or on top of the. Oh wow, this is very different. Oh, Nelly! Yeah. What the f... Interesting. So it's more like a cape instead of wings. Which, I mean, makes sense. I don't know how I feel about it, though. I don't know how I feel about it. The volume. Pew 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 pew. I think the higher level you are, the more damage you'll do even here. Because I'll get them to like 15 or whatever, and it's just like it fucking melts. Was Venti not added here yet? Because Venti is supposed to talk to you while you're doing that about lending you the power of the winds and, you know, all that. So Venti wasn't added, and maybe the concept was there, just the voice wasn't. But then again, we didn't see any dialogue from him either. So I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, come on. Let us see the statue. I want to see some of them Barbados feet. Kaya. Oh, yeah.
居然拥有与巨龙作战
How
的
to
力
go
量。
up against the
你是
dragon
我们的客人，
You are
还是新的风暴？
or a new storm?
风魔龙竟然开始直接袭击城市内部了。
I'm Kaya.
哎，
Our quartermaster? So in the beta, he wasn't the cavalry captain? Interesting. I mean, I don't know why he's a cavalry captain if we don't have any horses. I understand the anguish of being separated from family. But everyone has their secrets, right? Relax, I won't press you for it. All in all, I would like to thank you on behalf of the Knights of Livonius.
嗯，
Yeah, that's very interesting that he was the quartermaster. And extends her invitation to you both. So, okay. Now we get to go to the Knights of Livonius headquarters. So it seems like originally you might have only been able to go inside once you got up to that point. I do love that blue. Yep, now you can enter. Oh yeah. From Diddlyumptious.
姐，你也太着急了，不是说好在这里接见他的吗？
风魔龙似乎在城外也有活动，见到他之后，我想尽快。
不用着急，等下我也会去帮忙的。
代理团长大人，
I
人
brought them
我
for
带
you.
到了。事情的经过就是这样。
And the winds that brought you here. I am Jean, acting Grand Master of the Knights of Livonius. This is
Yeah.
Lisa. Oh, are you sweeties here to help us out? You're both so adorable. Like a kitten at a ball of wool. Yeah. So all the dialogue is still the same. I was about to say, you know, are they going to say about the whole one particle away from being a full-blown breakout? Aw. I bet you tell us like we're explain it to us like we're 5. Quest completed. Meet Amber at the temple. Crash course. You want to hear my story? I'm Quartermaster Kai. That sounds so weird. We're so used to hearing him say, you know, the cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I mean, again, having Quartermaster, it's weird, but the fact is, he's the cavalry captain, but there's no horses. Like, the only horse we've seen so far is Zebai. Like, we've been playing, like, they only added wolves in Wolvendom, like, the last update. We've been playing the game for 5 years. No wolves. Then they finally added wolves in Wolvendom.
干得漂亮！
So don't worry, we'll get horses in another 5 fucking years. Well, that's an interesting globe you got there. Looks like astral, you know, astrology. Something you'd expect to see with Mona, not with them. Like with Jean. Oh, sweet, they're celebrating Hanukkah. I'm kidding. Not enough candles. Crash course. Oh boy. You get a blade. The confinement room. It looks like Wood's not out there. Okay, so it's still blocked off, even here. Okay, so the library is accessible. Oh, the Boar Princess. Well, now we get to finally start to see the domains and all that. I'm kind of curious what they look like on the inside. Like, if they look different, if, you know, the layout's still the same. Right over there, buddy boy. Right over there, buddy boy. I mean, it's right on the map. You can't miss it. Please don't do this to me. The Mora is still just floating there. Nine. Number 9. Number 9. Number 9. Is that a Sealy? Is that a Sealy? I don't know how I feel about those either. What? Interesting. Interesting. I mean, I like the thing that they go into more than what we got. But I don't like the way the Sealies are looking here. Poultry. Poultry. It was a murder most foul. Yeah, I don't like the way the Sealies look. Alright, so you have that. Oi. Oi. Can we get some Baron Bunny action? Come on, send out the Baron. Come on. Go Baron Bunny. You're killing me, Smalls. Please, use your elemental. It's there for a reason. Oi! Please kill it. Masutake. Rank 5. Moving on up in the world. Moving on up in the world. Oh God, don't do it on her. God. Killing me softly with his song. Killing me, Smalls. God. You're going all the way over there. Why? Why? Why, Lisa? Why? You're lying. I never hit you. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. Do you understand life? Do you? Crash course. Talk to Kaya. Quartermaster Kaya, not the cavalry captain of the Knights of Avonius. I'm glad to see you made it.
你来了。
Jimena? You smell it? Something must have happened here. Go Baron Bunny. Enter the temple. The domain. Oh wow. Frozen ancient combat. The flashbang. For the love of Lucifer. Like, I get it, it happens to me sometimes, like, I'll be
那么
playing and
就
somehow
让
it
我来
just...
展示一下骑士团的战法。
The Knights of Avonius conquer our adversaries. Obtained Kaya, quartermaster of the Knights of Avonius. No, he's the cavalry captain.
冻结吧！
Oh, yeah, what? Okay, even I wasn't this clueless when I first started playing. Huh. So it does look a little different. Apple. Freeze. This moment will be frozen in time. The superhero landing. Please get that chest. You don't seem to have a vision. Please get the chest. Oh god, please. Please. Oh yes, thank you. Oh. Oh, thank the Dark Lord. Oh. Whew. I just jump over them. I just jump. I'm like, you know what? Just jump. Let's use the wind currents to fly up. No. Inflicts wet. It inflicts wet. Oh, shit up. This moment will be frozen in time. You hear it so much. Don't get frostbite. Ten Primo Gems. 110 Mora. I love how inconsistent they are. They'll attack like, they'll break like one of the boxes, and then just leave the rest there. Oh yeah. Kaya and his bridge making skills. Yep, there we go. Exquisite. At least they got through. I was actually a little worried. Hey, let's see if we can jump over. You should totally jump. Come on, you know you want to. Now, if someone had like Mawika or Mizuki or Wanderer, I mean, I doubt anything out there is solid, but you could make it over, and then you could die.
就是靠它吸收力量的吗？
很有可能。赶紧动手吧。
Let's get to it. Nothing to it but to do it.
哇，真是精彩！
Bravo! What a fight. You are, to my surprise, a well-trained knight. I see you have already have the knightly something I wasn't reading. The headquarters when you have the time. I also know a lovely tavern. That's more your thing.
总算是有点收获，对吧？
Quite rewarding.
从风魔龙手里成功抢下一座遗迹了呢。
那么，接下来是我的善后工作时间，你们可以先去忙别的事。
那我们就先走了。
Yeah, now we get D Luke. Master D Luke.
我就在想，以丘丘人的智能，怎么会想到有预谋的伏击？原来背后是你们在捣鬼。
There you go, Master D Luke. All the siblings.
骑士团做事的效率可真够。
Always so efficient.
无妨，既然你也被卷了进来，那事情就变得更有趣了。
Ow. Ow. Kaya. The silver sword. You got the silver sword, finally. Mint. I just hear Ferris Bueller's voice. Mint? 5 XP. Now don't you go be spending that XP all in one place now. Oh god. Like everything, it looks the same, but it doesn't. It just seems like things are more empty. I don't know. And like, again, I don't know if this is the person's first time, but I remember when I was first playing it, I learned real fast that the elemental reactions are the way to do damage. You know? Like with me, everything would have been cleared out in like 5 seconds. I would have seen the fire, and I would have used the tornado to swirl it all up and swirl them up, and it would have been done. And the fact that this person doesn't use Baron Bunny, which is a great kind of, you know, distraction. Headshot. Traveler's timepiece. What was that? Oh, lampgrass. Definitely different model for that. Do 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 do. Raw meat. Let's fucking roll. It's just so slow for them. Again, even when I first started playing, I wasn't like, oh god, what am I doing? I just was doing things. Like I said, with the hilly churls right there that they had, I would have run up, maybe done the wind blade, like wrapped up in the fire and all that, and then if they were still alive, I would have, poof, tornado, and burned even more. But like in Genshin, you'll find that the elemental reactions are the key source of damage. Like smacking things with a sword and all that, just, you know. I do love that map. Let's actually skip to the next dungeon or domain. So we are with Lisa. Oh, are you cuties here to help me? Ada. Ancient Township Ruins is the second one. All right, let's see with Lisa's. See, it's okay. Starts out looking the same. The music sounds very. The music does sound very much like Breath of the Wild, especially like around the about to say the ruin cards. That's hilarious. But yeah, it does sound very much like Breath of the Wild. Go ahead, jump. You know you want to. You're killing me, Smalls. I wonder if there's any beta, like open beta stuff or like newer versions. Because it's one thing when the game was unreleased and it was still in the closed beta, but then they still have like the testing and all that people do for them. So I wonder if, I mean, obviously the game's gonna look what it does like what it does now, but when it comes to like characters or, you know, story or, but then again, I don't think it'll be as fun to watch because this is almost, I mean, it's not like watching an entirely new game, but there's enough difference to make it feel like it was a different game. You know, Kaya being the quartermaster rather than cavalry captain is one thing. The layouts, just all of this. it's the same, but it's different. You know, you can tell that, you know, like the thing right up there, that's supposed to be on that side. The Paimon right over there, that's different. The font is obviously different. They definitely went with more of a medieval kind of vibe and font with things, which I like. Even though it's not like a medieval game. I mean, there's clearly technology. Ooh. I like that. I do like that. That's very nice. We got some Inazuma looking type shit over here. Ooh.
再垫一垫呢。
Dude, hurry up, please. There we go. I'm assuming it's a dude. I found Simora. Got a crew chest. 3 mushrooms. Nice. You should jump.
Please.
I actually like how little time that actually takes. Normally it takes a lot longer. But it's a lot faster, which I wish they would keep. Now, I mean, I don't know if it gets faster with, you know, the constellations, but... Nice. Carrots. Also, the camera with the... It's why I play with a controller, because then the camera is not as janky and, you know... Actually kind of making me sick now the way it is. That's why I don't use the keyboard and mouse, because I can't. I need to use a controller.
特别像你呢，
Well, I want to move out of the
有
way.
人不该出门。
Or not. You know. Probably switch to Kaya, you know, since they're all wet.
消失吧。
Or not. Whatever. I mean, whatever tickles your pickle, man. Whatever tickles your fucking pickle. Hell, why don't we just... Yeah, there you go. This moment, we frozen in time. Yeah, yeah, now you're doing some damage, huh? Lisa, sorry, we can't do anything because you're dead. They killed you. Go ahead, jump. See what's down there. So there's no voices here. Wait, deja vu? I swear I've done this before. Like, talked about it. They almost did it. I almost jumped down. And I took that personally. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, get a running start. Get a running start. Come on, spread them wings. Or that cape or whatever it's supposed to be. Are you really serious right now? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Because a vision softly creeping left its seat while I was sleeping. Thank you. Thank you. Like, I know this was like 5 years ago, but still, I can't help but feel like they're doing this on purpose to piss me off. Magic. There we go.
南风之诗，
Oh, thank you, cutie.
西风之鹰。
Ada, ada.
嗯，
Let's see, do they go to Amber's?
唉，唉，可是，
Oh. Oh, nice. Fucking grimoire. All right, let's go and see. Okay, so they do go to... Oh, wow. Barcy Betos. I like this. Why didn't they keep that? It's just like everything had so much more personality. Like everything had more personality to it. I don't think it works like that. mushroom. And some wheat. Wow. Dendro, which can be ignited. Don't go Baron Bunny. Come on.
你没有退路了。
This hurts my soul. It really does. It hurts my soul. Like deep down. Why not just use someone who has a sword? You don't have to charge it. How? Don't bother. It's not like they really listen to anything you say anyway. It's like, use Baron Bunny, and they're like, nope. Nope. No Baron Bunny. No Baron Bunnies were harmed in the making of this video. There we go. There's Baron Bunny. I can't see Baron Bunny without thinking of that Aaron, what is it, Aaron Smith, the dancing. Back in the day they made Baron Bunny dancing all over, you know, Tavat and all that. Dancing makes me whole. Dancing is fun to do. Dancing will think of you. Dancing will make you sing my soul. And then this Baron Bunny just blows up. Dancing is what makes me. Are we still in this room? Wait. Okay, that looks a little different. I think in the final you have like 3 separate wind columns. There, it just looked like it's all one. Dragon's breath. Yeah. The day is saved, thanks to the Powerpuff Girls. The Outlander who caught the wind. Huh. Pretty sure. The Bitter Teardrops. I don't remember if it's called Bitter Teardrops, but God, that was really painful to watch at some points. But I mean, it's cool seeing how different the game is now. But there are some things I definitely prefer if they kept. I do like the color, the blue color instead of the green. I do like how when they're out in the world, the text is like right here and not like sprawled all over down there. You got that stuff, that's how it is in the regular game, but because it's only over here because you've got all this over here already. But when you get stuff, it appears right there on the front, right here in big letters where you can see it. The maps, I like how the domains tell you what the level is you have to be before you go into it. But like dialogue wise, everything was pretty much the same, apart from Kaya being quartermaster. I wish we would have gotten this previous version of the city, because I do like this version. Yeah, see right here, just that version. But going in and having Wagner right there, having Elfie, we got the cat's tail still there. But the Good Hunter looks very different, like over where the stove is. But the map, I wish we would have. It's so much more comprehensive than what we have. Again, if you want to know the progress, you have to zoom all the way out and it'll show you the progress. But here it tells you outright what level, Mondstadt level 1, Starfell Plains, and then percentage of exploration. And this one, it does definitely give you a better idea of hills and the geometry and the terrain and the levels and layers. And so I really wish they would have kept that kind of stuff. Here with the Statue of the Seven. I mean, this looks gorgeous. I mean, the art does kind of look like something that was fan made. But I mean, it's still I like the layout. I like the colors. I like how is it the beta seems to be better than what we have. But anyway, I'll see if there's any more interesting, or see if there's different people, because obviously this person seems like they're brand new, and this was how long ago? I mean, this was the beta, so 6 years ago. 6 years ago. So I'll see if there's anything more interesting. But yeah, this was Genshin Impact, the closed beta. It's pretty cool. Anyway, that's gonna do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.